Yeah, are you ready for a modal coffee with me? Heck yeah.
Get Cindy!
You're ramping up your ability right now, but look, I don't have time for that. It needs to get done now. No. Yes, I'm working. I'm at the office right now. Just listen to me. Just listen to me for a second, okay? All right, just calm down. No. Everything's cool, man. Everything's cool. Yeah, everything's good. No, your girl's fine. She's here. No.
Yeah, good morning.
Damn it, I always drop the ice cube.
Here we are.
Ho, 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 and a bottle of rum. A little early
No
for
doubt.
rum.
Hey, you had good intentions with that. I remember in the day there was never too early for anything. Never.
Never too early for a beer, but I don't know about rum this time of day.
Yeah, for us, you might as well. You're going to have to hunker down for what the next few. How long is that going to hold you in there if this all happens? Like when you get 15 inches of snow.
No, we can get out anytime, really. We won't be held in, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'll be tricky roads later on today, of course, but.
Yeah, if we had something happen during the day and then that previous part of the night, we'd think, man, we're not going to school the next day. We're not going to school, and damn plows would get out.
Fire whistles would go off.
Yeah, they're so prepared. So prepared for most of that.
We would wait for the fire whistles because the fire whistles would go off at like 6 a.m. and then 6:30 and then 7.
Yeah.
And then that was it. You knew there was no school.
Yeah. Well, we hoped for that. When you're in Minnesota, I'm out in the country, and damn, if you didn't hear that snowplow come in about 3 a.m., 4 a.m. and make a nice path, you're like, gosh, shit, the bus is going to make it here.
Yeah. Yeah, back when I was a kid, the school was very seldom canceled because of snow. We had to get a hell of a lot of snow. But nowadays, they'll cancel school just because it's raining.
Yeah, and it has to be in the middle of the storm, like in the blizzard too, if it's going and it's cooking, then but if it was pretty much done, you can pretty much bank on going to school because they're gonna have those roads cleared out. The worst was like if it got really super cold and what do they call them, boilers that they had? I don't know, it would mess up. Really super cold weather would mess up boilers once in a while. You didn't have no heat, so then we would not go to school. Yay.
Well, they were probably so damn cold. If they were cold starting the boilers, forget it.
Yeah.
I remember some of the school portables that we used to have classes in. Them things were freezing inside. You'd be sitting there with your winter coat and your toque still on in class, and you'd need it on. Them old portables, they weren't insulated hardly at all, just had a little baseboard heater in them.
Standing out and waiting at the bus, sometimes, and you just probably got out of the shower not too long ago, and even if your hair, you had to make sure it wasn't too wet. You better have that covered up with a cap, otherwise it's going to freeze. Freeze, and somebody hits you in the head, and poof, there goes your hair. I don't think it wouldn't do that, but I always wondered why it didn't.
Yeah, you'd have an instant motorcycle helmet with ice.
Yeah. Well protected. That's Ruby. Yeah. I wonder if he got any or is going to get any of that snow. He's up there not too far from you, is he? Nova Scotia.
I'm not sure where he's at.
Connecticut?
Okay.
Yeah, is that right?
Connecticut, yeah.
Yeah.
A little ways away.
A little bit. Hey, Thomas. Yeah, Merry Christmas Eve. Yeah, to everybody. I spend a few moments in saying howdy. It'll probably be close to my 30 minutes today because I am going to go to work, and we got here's how beautiful it is today. Right here, 38 degrees at the moment, I think, in this area.
I take it you won't be going on the bike to work.
We are. Yeah, I will. No, I'm going to ride.
Are you?
That's what. Yeah, I'm going to probably take the pumpkin today. Yeah, I've been riding in 37, 38 degree weather in the morning. I don't feel nothing. It's honestly, it's nothing.
That bike gets decent traction on that cold pavement?
I don't go like crazy on it. it is it's not iced over. The ground isn't
Yeah.
froze, you know what I mean? It's going to be 50 degrees later on, so
Yeah.
worst thing is like when I go over all that water and I'm on there, as long as there's no, you know, standing water or anything from whatever, it's gosh, yeah, it has to be pretty damn cold. You got to be below like 27 degrees. Then I might be a little more cautious.
Yeah.
Because if there's water laying, like we got a leaky pipe on one of the roads. As soon as I leave my neighborhood and come out, there's always water on that road, and that's on a major road. And I look out for it. I have to stay on the left lane. It still gets over there. If that ever froze, might be a little slippery. You getting late too, huh, Ruby? Quick shoe. Life works for the phone company. Said fiber optic cable still freezing in the cold. Warming up to freezing snow and snowing. Yeah, you're New York, I believe, in the upper New York, maybe.
Yeah. Might be the same system that I'm getting.
Yeah. It probably
Maybe.
is. That's why I was thinking maybe Ruby was up close enough that he getting some of that stuff that you are. Because some of those systems are huge. They'll go over a few states, you know.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I know as a kid we used to watch the Boston weather all the time. Whatever was in Boston, if it was happening in Boston now, about 12 hours, Nova Scotia would have that weather band. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
still the same now. I haven't watched it. It probably is, I imagine. Why would it change?
Yeah. The school bus drivers have to dig their back in the day, huh? Probably still do today. I don't know. That's what Ruby does is drives bus. You're always about the weather every day. You work.
That man must have nerves of steel to be able to drive a school bus.
Yeah, yeah. You don't want to have any problems with the busload of other people's kids.
No, my patience would wear real thin with that. I
Yeah.
would
Well, you
assume.
got the kids, and then you got the responsibility, you know, and parents. You know, if you're even
Yeah.
if they think you're doing something a little wonky, you know, they might come out and think they have to have a talk with you.
Yep. Yeah, he's running around with a load of kids. It's a little different than what I used
Dude,
to do, running around with a load of rock.
I've been there. They used to really piss me off. The school started giving me a bunch of problems with one of my kids, and it's like a little bit excessive picking on in a way. Really, if they don't like you, you can get have problems. And so, like, she get on the school bus, and as soon as she get on, it boom hit it, and she's trying to walk, and you know, and it
Yeah.
can't even not give them a chance to sit down. And so I started complaining about stuff like that, and you know, it just makes things kind of worse, really. I'd go right into the school too and tell them, hey, you know, this is what's going on. They even had the vice principal, I think, was took a ride in the morning, try to correct things.
You must have an appointment lined up for today, do you? You're not going
No,
No.
just going in, just going to go in and show up. So I feel good about making an effort, you know, and the place is open, so I'm going to be there.
Yeah,
And I
you may get a walk in. You never
might
know.
get a walk in, meet somebody, have a great freaking day, and make it even better. So we'll see. Either way, I'm going to be good because now I come home. I got a few presents to wrap yet for the grandbabies, which we started last night. But man, I ordered stuff from Amazon, and I always have the girls. I say, hey, you know, in the middle of the summer, I got a list. Put things you like in that list. There's Ray. Oops, sorry. Go ahead.
Merry Christmas. Can
Hey,
I get
Ray.
in?
Merry Christmas.
Can I get in for a minute? Merry Christmas.
Merry
He
Christmas.
sure can.
Hey,
Hey, I had a question.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, not a question. I was going to tell you. This is what my stuff looks like behind my flags. I hang one on each side. Oh, no, that's Trump. Of course, that's the American flag with the.
Yeah.
This camera's weird. Chopper on it. But
That
no.
looks nice.
Yeah, this is a shelf. Let's see if I can show it. Nope. Okay. It's got like my grandmother's old ciphers and spoons, like silver spoons, old silver spoons.
Kind of antique-ish and all.
Yeah, all kinds of old colored, those old mason jars that's different colors,
That's
old
fantastic.
stuff like that, you know.
That's
An old metal car.
Yeah, and the old clone cars and
That's the case
like
that never gets opened.
yeah, exactly. But no, when they were talking about school buses down here, our school bus drivers, man, they do not. They take the buses home and park them. They drive their buses home, and that's where they get up from their house and their routes. But good morning, Ray Gregory. And what I was going to say was we used to have a bus driver when we was a kid. And do you remember the old Wrestler, Sergeant Slaughter?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
He looked just like that guy. He wore the camouflage. He smoked the cigar on the bus. Now, remind you, this is the 80s. So they got away with stuff. And one of my brothers, man, got up, and we were hellions on the bus, anyways. And our road was a graveled road. Yeah. And my brother threw a rotten orange, and he looked up in his mirror about the time it smacked him in the back of the head.
Rotten orange.
And he made my brother on that gravel road sit on the bottom step, and he opened that door down that whole gravel road. And talking about mean, though, you know what I mean? He was a mean old bus driver, and my mother went fucking nuts. But my brother also got kicked off the bus after he did that. And dealing with bus drivers back then, and that's what they were saying in the side chat. Something, they used to be a bus driver. I don't know if I could put up with kids like me. You know what I mean? When I was a kid, it would drive me crazy to deal with those kids.
I'd be in jail. I'd be in jail, bro.
Yeah.
I'd be in jail. I wouldn't last 30 seconds. I wouldn't last 30 seconds at a new fast food chain dealing with that kind of mentality of employees.
You have to have some patience.
Yeah. But you got to be a special breed. That's why.
Special breed?
Ruby?
Special breed?
We salute you, bro. We salute you.
Dude.
And I can't see Ruby getting too mad. I'm sure you don't put up with no crap either, but they have limits, man. They have limits. They got guidelines they got to watch out for. My daughter and they make it hard for you to be.
I said something to Ruby. I was like, Ruby, how do you do it, dude?
Yeah.
Like, how do you tune the kids out?
That's helpful,
and just concentrate on driving and keeping a slight eye on the kids.
And acting right for the camera as well, because
and acting correctly in front of the camera.
Yeah, it'd be like Sterling's job. You remember when he had the cameras and micromanaged everything? It made him. He was not happy after a while. He's
so much happier now. You can just tell, like it like affects his live streams, everything. Like he's just happier.
You see him last night. That's what
last night he looks happier. He sounds happier.
He needs to have Red Lady on more with him. He does. He was singing. He was singing his whole heart out, man.
I couldn't find it, man. I didn't know what y'all was doing at the time I found it.
Really?
Yeah, this morning. Well, I mean, I didn't know, and I was searching, and I couldn't think of his. All I knew was Sterling. And
Ray, message me, Ray.
And so time I went to get on it this morning to rewatch it, he done put it on members, and I was like, well, I can't see it now. So, but
message me, Ray.
Okay.
You could tell he had a good time. I'm gonna go out and grab another coffee. Use my little portable cam here. Be right back.
Okay.
But he's happy and singing, and with Red Lady on there, I thought that was a treat too. I didn't stay for the whole thing, but I was there a good hour or more, and then came back for the ending as well. So
it was hysterical, bro.
North by South. Yeah, not my kids, but a lot of kids get away with a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
they just. Where did the parents my age go soft at? Or I know how I was raised. I wasn't raised soft. You know what I mean?
In front of the TV. They threw him in front of the TV and gave him a freaking remote control. And
the tablets and the phones. Yeah.
And they told him to hunt mercenaries on
and TV. I can't stand when they say, hush, I'm playing a game, or I'm in the middle of a game, and I'm like, because I got my wife's brother, my brother-in-law, they got 5 boys. And I'm telling you, it is. They've got every game, PlayStation 4s, Xbox, whatever they are now, 1s or 2s or something. I don't know. And they got Nintendo stuff. They all got their own little Nintendo Switch or PlayStation or something handheld. They all got the one for the TV. And I'm like, dude, not the oldest one's finally got 12 years old. You know what I mean? And he's so addicted now to it. He's got a cell phone and his game thing, whatever he carries around in his hand, the Nintendo Switch, I think it is.
Yeah.
And it's like,
one
dude, you're sitting them down. And then and when we're over there, I see them when we're visiting. I'm like, boys, get up and play with me. You know, come see me while I'm here. You know what I mean? And they range from, 4 years old to 12. And I'm like, guys, and you want to play a game? I'm like, no, I want you to get up and talk to me. You know what I mean? Get out, get your face out of the damn game. And but we never do Christmas like we used to because when the kids was little. Can y'all hear me good?
Yeah.
Okay. So we used to do big dinner. I'm a family guy. We used to have 20, 30 people family. And as the kids got older, we got older. We got more like, my wife works just about every Christmas and half a day at least. So we never did a big dinner, or my mother did, or somebody did, and we'd go. So, the last 5 years we've been like, hey, we get up, I cook a big breakfast, and we do a breakfast, and we let the kids, open their gifts and all that. And we like to sit at home privately, and my mother will stop by, 1 or 2 people stop by here and there. And then throughout the day, we'll just eat some finger sandwiches or something like that. We never, because we do such a big thing at Thanksgiving, we didn't want to do, a big Christmas dinner. So my brother-in-law the other night was like, hey, by the way, we're doing, Christmas dinner at my house. And I'm like, good. Because I'm not, I'm not doing it at my house. And we've done decided, we don't want to do it. So now, of course, the wife's like, well, we got to take something. So now I'm dressing a damn 18-pound turkey to cook tomorrow, and I'm like, I did not want to do this. I hate this shit,
Merry Christmas Eve, Ray Gregory.
So now we got plans to go tomorrow to my brother-in-law's, and I was like, I was hoping just to sit my ass at home and do nothing.
Yeah. Well, you make plans and then things change. Well, welcome in, Ray. How you doing today, man?
How you feel, Mr. Gregory?
Yeah, I feel better.
Well, your voice sounds way better than it did the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of that stuff can hang on for a good week.
I tell you what.
Try to
I got just a little bit of a cough left. That's about it.
Yeah. You feel a little better?
Yeah.
Good. The fever broke?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay,
Yeah, we were at my daughter's house for Christmas breakfast.
Oh, that's nice.
He must not like me.
What's for breakfast?
Look like we got bacon, eggs, all kinds of stuff in there. I ain't really looked.
As long as it smells good,
Yeah.
Yeah, it smells good.
Keep an eye on your sugar.
Agreed.
Oh yeah, I ain't worried about it right now.
How are you doing, T-Bone?
He left awful fast.
I didn't even know he was here till now. But Merry Christmas to you.
I hope it wasn't me. I popped on the screen. He's like, "Whoop, I gotta go. See you."
Who is here? Where'd he go?
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Ray, Gregory, are you doing a big gathering like you did at Thanksgiving?
Nah, I don't know. A couple of them found out about it, wasn't very happy they was being recorded without knowing about it.
Well, I tried to watch most of it. Yeah, I get it, but they didn't do nothing that was out of the way.
Nope.
I didn't see anything, inappropriate or anything. So.
Yeah, but probably not.
I understand. I if I go somewhere, I don't want to secretly be recorded either.
Yeah. Find out you're on live on YouTube.
So the whole world can see you.
That could tick some people off, I guess.
Well, most of them were just walking through, though. They wasn't really like,
I feel weird recording people, man. I don't want to record people. I want to record myself, if anybody.
Oh, I don't care myself, but
But like, you know, you don't like, because if somebody mouths off to me, like, it's not good.
Yeah, you don't want to give them any reason to fire you
Yeah.
up, is what you're
You
saying.
know what
You're
I'm
like,
saying? Yeah, like,
Merry
I got
Christmas, Brown Chicken.
like, what did you just say to me, asshole? Like, I'm sorry, but you know what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah.
like, I would just like fly off the hand. I'd be like, what did you just say?
Yeah, I never had a fear of being in front of the camera, but I do remember this when I first started putting a camera in my face, trying to talk into it. I felt different. I wasn't scared. It wasn't fear. I kept being told you can't cuss, you can't say this and that, and I felt like, man, and I don't
I'm
cuss
so
a lot, but
restricted.
there's times that I do, you know, when it comes out. But I felt like, man, then I can't even be myself. So
Exactly.
the first year of videos, I was like so tense and on camera weird because it was like I was not trying to be somebody else, but I was trying not to, you know,
Do
break
the
the
things you were told
rules
not to
and-
do.
That's the
Yeah.
same thing I go through. The same thing. Me and Moto were talking about this in the
Yeah.
pre-show.
And I was
It's,
like,
me
shit, I
trying
can't.
not to swear. I end up.
yeah,
It's almost like I'm acting.
So I
Yeah.
finally
Yeah.
got to the point
Almost
where I
like
was
I'm acting is right.
yeah. Well, I finally got to the point where I was like, forget it. You know, I'm just going to be me.
Forget it.
And, you know, well, I didn't
Yeah.
want to cuss on his channel,
Yeah.
you know, and I was like, forget it, man. And then once I started really being myself and not worrying about the monetization or the views and all that stuff, like that went completely away. Like you know, I'm like, I have no fear of that trying to be, you know,
Yeah.
conservative and not, you know, and I don't say filthy things, you know, like disgusting
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
but
yeah.
every once in a while something small will come
expressive.
out, you know,
Expressive.
yeah. And
It's called sentence enhancers.
but we shouldn't be penalized for being original, you know, saying what we say and believe on.
Yeah.
you gotta say,
I'm
Ray?
same way. What you get with me.
Yeah, but we get penalized for stuff like. You know,
But I'm like you. When I first started, I'm like, holy, you know, what does, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was just
Uh,
not shyness, but like, man, this is weird because I gotta watch
Well-
everything I say or I do.
yeah, you got to pause and take a second and think.
Yeah,
about
and
what
it was
you're
like I
about to
gotta
say.
be perfect,
Yeah.
or I gotta be this, I gotta do this way, or you know. Yeah,
Don't
it's a
matter
weird
why.
thing.
I feel a little weird.
Hey, is that Mike
in the
Bodine? Like,
beginning.
dude,
I mean,
like, is that Mike Bodine, like the guy that don't have a
Don't matter,
YouTube
man.
channel that just rides around with windrow therapy?
Yes.
Hey, bud, I met
Yes.
you in Florida, and he's a
Mike's
great dude,
awesome,
man.
bro.
Yes,
I
he
met
is.
Mike.
Mike Bodine is awesome, man.
He's awesome. He's a great dude, man.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
I got a Merry Christmas, Mike. Yeah.
He's put some
Hey.
miles on that bike.
Yeah.
I
Hi,
miss-
Lolly.
yeah. Well, I
Hi,
got y'all
Thomas.
here.
Hi,
I
Brown
won't be
Chicken.
doing a live Friday.
No, you canceled then? You had it
Yeah,
up.
we're going to see a friend of mine. I won't be home.
Okay.
Friday
Do you want
night.
someone to take it over?
I could
mean,
do
not take it
one
over,
probably
but-
if I'm free.
Well, it don't matter. I mean, I done, you know.
Yeah.
You got to make somebody a manager.
What is Friday? Is that New Year's?
Friday. I got
New
one
Year's for next
Thursday.
week.
Thursday scheduled.
Yeah,
New
you got
Year's?
one Thursday.
New Year's is what? 2/4?
New Year's be next week, wouldn't it? Yeah,
Oh,
a
okay.
week from today. Be New Year's Eve.
Is it?
Yeah.
A week from
Okay,
today.
because I know there's a few people trying to do New Year's Eve parties lives or something. I think.
How you doing, Brown Chicken? Good to see you, man.
Hey,
Good
Brown
to see
Chicken.
you.
What's up,
I can't
Brown?
read comments.
No, neither can I. I can't see them. No, with my setup here, but that American flag you got there, Ray's Moto, that one with the chopper on it.
Do what now?
Behind you. I've got this. Well, actually, Ray Gregory has the same flag as well. I seen hanging off his RV one
I
time.
don't recall it. What is
Yeah,
it?
it's the high time or the
That's
high.
the same one I got. The High Times one came out
Yeah.
of the magazine years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the exact same flag as that, with the High Times logo up in the right-hand corner of it. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I
man.
tried to look Mike Bodine up on Instagram, all kinds of places, and I'm like, I can't get a hold. I just wanted to connect with the guy and see if he was doing okay, you know, and I never can find him. And Mike, so thanks for popping up, man, this morning. I at least get to say Merry Christmas to you and hi. It's been since March since I seen you.
You have his info?
Such a lovely guy, man. No, I don't have his. I don't know if he wants me having his info. You know, he
Mike,
can't. I camped with the Thumpers, man, and he put his tent up right next to her. You know, we were putting tents up all around. You know, the Thumpers RV, and we were like, hey, just throw your tent up right here in the yard. So he threw it up and camped there with us at the campground. And man, you know, and such a great dude, man.
Yeah,
and just really had a good time. Because I always hear women road therapy saying Mike Bodine's just got, you know, such, you know, this person and this, and he rides everywhere. And when I finally got to meet him, it was like, and he's quiet, but he's really just, I mean, a stand-up dude, man. So
Merry Christmas, Canada.
Yeah, he don't do any social. He said, yeah, he don't. So I was like, man, because I think about him from time to time, where he's at, if he's traveling or what. And I'm like, don't know how to get a hold of him. So
maybe you could exchange emails or something.
Yeah. I mean, he's more welcome to have. You can give him my stuff if you want. If you have his information.
I forget how we interacted. I think he emailed me or I gave him my number.
If somebody's got his email, they can always send him my email address if you got it.
Mike, how did we interact, Mike?
Yeah, we did have a good time, Mike.
Let me know.
Who's Mike, by the way? Mike, Merry Christmas. Have I met him before?
I'll show you a picture of Mike. I got a picture of Mike right here.
Well, I don't like to describe people because some people take offense.
Yeah.
Because I'm 6'2", I'm a big guy. He's little, short to me. He wears glasses, got short hair.
No, I just mean on YouTube.
He don't have a channel. He don't do. Okay. He don't do social media.
Yeah, he's like off the grid.
No, I was being. Mike is doing well, he says. He don't do no
basically, Moto lives on his motorcycle, to tell you the truth. I mean, he does so much travel and stuff.
Yeah. No problem. Yeah. Just saying, American Uncensored.
I mean, he got to go.
Oh, there he is. Is that him? There he is. Mike, can I show the picture, or is that okay? I don't want to just show the picture without your permission.
Yeah, I don't do that. I don't like to do that because some people don't want to be on camera. You know, people don't want to be seen.
Yeah,
I mean,
so I'm not going to show the picture until you give me the okay.
That's right. Merry Christmas to everybody again.
Ray, is the weather Is the Ray good? Is the weather good over there, Ray?
Yeah, it's about 30 degrees.
Right now it's 38 here. I mean, it's unbelievable where I'm at. And they're saying it's going to be like 50 today, 56 tomorrow, 56 Thursday, 56 Friday, Saturday, 60, rain Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 60%, 57 Sunday. So it's going to be 50s all, next 4 or 5 days. And of course, Christmas is not Christmas without some kind of weird weather going on, in my opinion. So.
We're always disappointed when I was in Minnesota, if we didn't have snow, and once in a while you didn't have snow. It was like that's
why I haven't come on people's live streams lately, because I talk so much.
How you doing, Hooligan?
He says his bike broke down in August. I got it back 3 weeks ago. I have to go to work now, but I will get back to you all. Okay.
That's right, man. That's a long haul. He must have had his stuff in a long time.
Yeah.
Long time.
No see.
Continued until February. Whatever that. Pre-trial. Okay. I was going pre-trial. I was really dyslexic. Morning. Yeah. Morning. Should say morning quietly to Sterling. A little quiet. Poor guy, you had a good time last night. You didn't look like you was hitting it hard.
Yeah, it was
a really good
time.
show, by the way. I was talking about you earlier, of course. Morning, Chasing Ghost. Yeah. So this is my 30-minute thing, and I'll hang on another 15 minutes if we, a little.
No,
bit.
You got to go to work.
I don't have to go to work. I'll go when I need to. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up, and
I'm going to drop out anyway, fellas. So
that's fine. Yeah.
Well, hey, it was good seeing you, 2-4. Like finally
good
to
Take care,
Merry
2-4. Merry
Christmas to everybody, and you all
Thank
be
you for
safe.
joining us. Thank you, my brother.
All right,
Appreciate
talk
you.
soon, fellas.
Bye-bye. Yeah, that was nice. 2-4 came on nice and early too and hung out with me for 15, 20 minutes before we even started up. So
Well, that's good. I was
It
going
is.
to.
Yeah,
I was
on
trying
the
to
road.
prep my
what's that,
turkey.
Ray?
What is it, Ray?
I said I was on the road.
Yeah. Oh, were you? Yeah. Yeah, I messaged you too. You know, I'm Hooligan. You can come on and say howdy to anybody. Merry Christmas to us all.
Hello.
I'm just gonna hang
Hey.
on.
Let me reach up.
Yeah.
6.
Man, you don't go put no phone.
Oh,
You're bad at Jacob and Katie.
hey,
Don't you love that? You
I
worse than your
do.
grandkids.
I
On those
know.
phones.
Ray, it's like getting a scolding. Oh,
Ray's
flew
getting his head
off.
handed to him.
I don't know. I don't know, but we were missing out on the good stuff. Come on, that's
Yeah,
what
man.
makes YouTube. We gotta
There's
have the
that is-
real.
that is- that is-
Gotta have the real. Like get hit with the cane or the wrapping paper or something. Get off that phone on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
He's hearing shit.
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not, but we did. Yeah,
That's hysterical.
I'm glad he felt good
As
enough
long as
to
it
come
ain't
on out
me,
and
it's
get on.
hysterical.
Yeah.
As long as I'm not hearing shit, it's funny.
We ain't heard from John in a while. I wonder where he is. I hope he's doing good.
All right, Ray. Have a good Christmas, buddy.
Take care,
Uncensored.
Ray.
Yeah, I think he's
Uncensored.
gonna get his butt whooped.
Yeah, he's getting dragged through the mud right now, bro.
What does that mean? Anybody know? Uncensored is the rascal hobbies. I know. That's. I could be.
I don't understand that either, man.
Me neither.
Are we the rascals?
Maybe. Who
At
knows?
least.
Yeah. So we have a Christmas. All right. Yeah. We'll see you, Ray, man. Have a good one. Yeah, probably won't see me till you see possibly whenever sick goes on. I see you got a nice
When do you go on?
thing lined up.
Tonight?
Thursday, 7.
Thursday.
Yep. We'll all gather again and hopefully see how wonderful the Christmas was.
Yeah, I hope everything went good with OC.
Yeah.
What is going on? I have not heard from him.
Well, he's on. He does like dialysis.
Yeah.
Like every 4 hours, he has to do that thing. I don't know the whole situation.
Okay.
We email each other, but I'd emailed him and he hadn't got back to me, so I don't know. I guess he did have that surgery. I'm not for sure. The pacemaker, yeah.
Oh,
so
he'd be recovering and
it's not too bad. It just goes right here under the skin,
yeah.
And it's just like real thin under there, but you do get sore and stuff like that.
It's still a lot.
Yeah,
Oh.
It's still going under surgery, but.
Rascal hobbies. Okay.
Yeah, American out. Yeah. All right. Never mind.
American
I didn't even know
Outlaw.
that.
I don't even know who
Yeah, I didn't
American
know
Outlaw
that either.
is.
He lives in North Dakota. He used to come on here all the time. He was kind of new and was working on a bike, and then he's had some health issues too, and he just kind of went to gaming, and we don't see him as often no more, which is fine, as long as he's happy, man.
Yeah, he fainted, had to go to the
That was
hospital.
just 3 times a week.
Pacemaker had to be replaced. Okay.
Thank you, Doc.
Wonder if he got messed up around a.
Pray.
Does he do it at home? Does he do home dialysis? Like, does he have a machine? And
Yeah,
everything?
he has a machine. He does.
That's right, Gloria.
He showed me it, like we were talking in video. And I was like, he's like, it's simple, man. It just, you do it. He said, I do it 4 times a day. I was like, man, ain't that a lot? And he's like, no, it's just, I carry it with me. It's a machine. And he said, it just recycles through and does. Any medical, in my opinion, is
That's
a lot,
amazing.
Yeah, 4 times a day is a lot to me. It would be to me like I ain't got time for this.
I think it's 4. It's 4 or 6. Yeah, it's 4 or 6. So, 3. He said 3 times a week, 4 hours each day. Dialysis 3 times. I thought he said like 4 times a day he had to flush the. He had
Well, imagine how many times you got to go to the bathroom.
About as many times as I do. I'm on a water pill, and I tell you, it seems like 20 seconds I'm in the bathroom peeing. You know what I mean? And if I don't drink tons of water, because I don't drink the soda pop and sweet tea anymore, none of that stuff. I haven't drank that in years. But if I don't keep my kidneys with water in it, it damage my kidneys. So I have to constantly keep drinking water. And
his wife, at 47, not even 50 years old, from being on dialysis a lot. What is the dialysis for to check all the time? What exactly?
Kidneys. Cleans your blood.
Yeah, it's your.
I don't hear nobody now, so
sorry.
Let's see what happened. Sorry, I lost audio.
I can hear you.
Okay, headphones are cutting out, so I'm good now. Yeah, what are the dialysis for?
I don't know a lot about it. All I've ever known is it's supposed to be for your kidneys or your blood. It's your blood or your pee or your kidney. Stuff, it's to clean your kidneys out, I guess. Somebody might know more than I do in the side chat.
Now they come back on. That's weird.
I've never had any dealings with it or in my family with kidney stuff like that. It was a filter to filter the kidneys.
Yeah.
Takes poison out of the kidneys.
American Uncensored. Sorry, I missed it.
Yeah, you got to pull your blood out. Put the blood through the machine. The machine takes all the contaminants out of the blood.
3 times a week is a little better than 4 times a day.
The machine's the kidney instead of the kidney being the kidney.
Well, she was on dialysis. Never heard from.
Removes the waste from the blood that the kidneys should do, but can't anymore. Okay.
I got to when I get my blood work done, they have to check to see if there's protein in my kidneys.
Well, I get a pint of blood drawn a month.
Yeah.
I have to go and sit. They draw a pint of blood a month because my red blood cells.
There we go.
They get so thick, and it doesn't allow enough O2 into my organs. So and when you check your red blood cells, they're supposed to be below like 1,600, like a number, or 15 something, somewhere in there or something like that. But anything 16 and under is like good. So usually mine run high, like 17, 18.
Okay.
So they pull it out, a pint out, and it's just my red blood cells. They get thick, and it just slows my breathing and and stuff like that because it's not allowing enough oxygen to go to my organs.
There we go.
And,
thanks, Scott. I didn't know that.
So,
that's what it is. Kind of replacing what your organs aren't taken care of. And like you don't get enough. Like creatine, you don't make creatine, and that's something that carries oxygen and stuff. Do you take a supplement, or is that not allowed?
I don't know, and that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people, are they born with it like that, or is it something that just develops? I wonder. I
thought he was talking about you saying that.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I can take. I have to take a baby aspirin a day. I take a water pill a day. I take heart pills. I take blood pills.
I take baby aspirin.
Something else.
85 milligrams.
Dropping destroys the kidney too much. Yeah.
I take a really potent lithium. And with all my heart stuff and all that stuff. But this is just like one more thing that they topped on to, it just like, oh, hey, why are you at lack of energy? Because I went to the doctor. I was like, look, I can't breathe. I know I smoke. Something's not right because I get tired doing so much easy stuff now. And I was a roofer. You know what I mean? I was running across roofs for 16 years. I was a worker. And I thought maybe it's just my old age, my weight's catching up. So they was like, no, let's do some blood work. We'll send it to the lab. Well, they sent it to the lab, and it was registering so high and all that. So I went to a specialist, and now for the last 2 years, I've been going every month getting a pint of blood drawn. So, and I reckon that's the only thing they can do because they've never mentioned medication, or any. And it's the place where people go to get their chemo and radiation and stuff, or their chemo. So I get to sit there with these people, and I'm like, man, these, because someone's always got it so much worse than you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel so bad, and I'm like, I'm looking around and in a recliner getting a pint of blood draw, and they're like, hoping they live, and I'm like,
yeah,
this is crazy. I wish I didn't have to do it here. You know what I mean? Because my brother died of brain cancer, so I went and I always took him to his appointments and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I seen him go through 2 brain surgeries and do chemo and radiation, all that stuff. And he fought it for like 4 years or something. But it got him, and it was on his brainstem, and they told us it was just going to keep coming back until it killed him. But they did everything they could. So when I get around that place, it's the same place I took my brother. And that's been like 18 years ago that he died. And so it's like memories and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, I don't want to be around this place. You know what I mean? I'm like, dude, can't you just draw my blood somewhere else?
There's a question for, actually both of you. Sick first, Lolly was asking about blood thinners and why you taking them daily, because you got thin blood or something.
Yeah, well, that's what they told me to take the one prescription, and they told me to take the baby aspirin. And from what I understand, I'm going to be on both of those forever.
And you had a hard time, like when you bled the other day, and from your fall, it took you like almost all day to stop bleeding.
All day, like hours. I wasn't dripping, but it wasn't stopping either.
Yeah, I know. It was like open and not clotting up. So
it was clotting on the outside, not the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough. I have to watch everything I do, so I don't, do the same thing. So.
Right.
You can even pick a scab, and you'll bleed, bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
But
scab. Ooh. Did you see that question?
Which one?
Oh, on the screen.
Motor Life. Do you take
comments when I put them up?
I'd have to look in there and see what it's called.
Today's Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yes.
I don't think it's that. It's
Hey, Robert. Good morning to you, brother.
5 milligram 2 times a day. Okay, yeah. 5 milligram. I take one. The lithium I take is not like, I don't take it daily. Like, it's just for me to carry in case I, have a spell or whatever with. And the heart pill and the blood pill that they gave me is a blood thinner. I forget the name of it. I'd have to go. The heart pill is, man, I can't think. It's a long ass word.
The names they have for this stuff, you can't even pronounce them.
Yeah, my wife just feels the thing.
I can't pronounce the one pill I'm taking.
I'm sorry, Doc, man. Doc's, kind of bringing up stuff for memories he was talking about, and he took off. So we're thinking about your brother, and thanks for sharing with us. But yeah, that's what he's talking about. Brought up bad memories, are not pleasant. That'll happen.
Yeah, but you have to work. Sorry, I shouldn't say you. For me, working through them and talking sometimes it helps. It doesn't clog in my brain and me sitting too long thinking about it. You know what I mean? So
get used to it a little bit more.
Yeah, because like I said,
how fresh something is, or if anybody's ever So
my brother, that was 17 years ago. It's still hard. Don't get me wrong. He had a wife and 3 daughters, so it's hard every day seeing those kids. Well, they're young adults now, so it's
water. Wow.
But I mean, I also believe in therapy through talking as well. So
sure, 100%.
And I believe that also it ain't going to completely heal somebody, but it does give you the tools to help you heal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but I didn't want to bring all that stuff up. We got talking about OC.
So, hey, that's how you find out information, is when people communicate. You can either tune in or tune out too. We're not like responsible for everybody's feelings, but we can like when you hear that and see that, all we can do is address that and say, man, feel for you, and we're here for you, and keep working through it, because it's not,
you just kind of get to know somebody just a little bit more intimate, personal, and that's good if you really like if you get along with
Yep.
the person, you want to know people. You want to know not every detail of their history and all
Yeah.
that, maybe, but you want to know, hey,
Yeah.
so I can relate to some of that. You
Me
know what I
too,
mean? And
man.
I feel like, not feel sorry for somebody, just feel like, hey, we kind of come from the same place,
Identify.
and we
Yep.
can identify with each other and things like that. So
Yeah.
it's good to talk.
Like the old song says, lean on me when you're not strong. You need a hand.
I mean,
a little lean
I don't
on
know. I just think it's, sometimes just talking it can be so powerful.
HIC, heart intensive care unit.
Cardiac.
Good zap.
Had to get that. Ooh, wait.
Yeah.
Dude, I could explain a whole thing. I would do it on my channel, though.
Yeah.
With mine, because it would take a while. I could explain what they were doing in 1980 with me when I had my first 2 open heart surgeries. It was crazy, but because they didn't have the technology they do now. So, all right, guys, I'm going to jump off. I got a few more meats to prep, and
I thank everybody for just coming on, saying hi for a few minutes, and hanging out with me, Ray. It's been special getting to know you.
Yes,
and
sir.
Dick, so and all that, and anybody out in the chats, thanks for sharing, and continue on with your beautiful day and having an awesome Christmas Eve. I was pretty excited. I just wanted to really, that's why I was like, don't do something at Christmas. I was like, what the hell? No, you got friends and community might be out there, and just wish people good energy out there and be happy and enjoy your family and say hi to people you haven't in a while. Whatever you think you can do that'll be a little extra special and lift somebody else up or yourself. So, and
exactly.
Stuff like that. All right. Love you guys. We're going to shut this down. Merry Christmas. I'm going to hit these comments.
Take care, Ray. Merry Christmas.
You too, sir. You
Take
too.
care, brother.
Everybody in the
Take
side
care,
chat.
everybody.
Yeah.
If I get the itch, I may go live later on. So.
Yeah, I'll be looking out for you, man.
Well, I just ain't done it because you guys, there's usually somebody that does. So I'm
man.
like, well, I
Step
don't really
on my
want
toes. I got steel toe
mean?
boots today. I'll be okay.
Kind of like, should I do
good.
one? I don't want to take your audience. You know what I mean?
Not a bit. It's good to share.
Yeah.
We're not, it's not a, somebody wants to, it's not for
bleak rides. Merry Christmas, bud.
Communication, having a good time.
Yeah. Robert, Merry Christmas. All right, guys.
Yeah. All right.
You guys have a blessed day. Bless each other and people around you.
Thank you. Thank you, Sick.
Yes, sir.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.